go. So this is my loot from about 900 sires. I did have 17 before I started the thing. My hunt to the pet. I ended up getting the pet at 904 KC. I did a few extra kills to make my guide, which should be out either before this or right after this video, depending on when I finish both of them. But this is my loot from about 900 sires. Now some of the drops I couldn't exactly get the perfect amount for, so like coins, runes, different things that I already had a stack of, or it's hard to keep track of. But this is going to be about accurate. So there's a few things I won't sell, which I'll just make platinum tokens for, which is these 2 whips that I got from my unsireds, these cannonballs, these binding necklaces, these battle staves, the runes, all this stuff I will not be selling. So we'll just go ahead and make platinum tokens for these items first. That way we don't get too confused with what we had before and what we have after. Okay, so I'll include the PRS2 to make it 18 mil. So we'll pull out 18 mil worth of platinum tokens, and we'll bank those items real quick. So we'll get rid of these all right here, and then we'll get on to the actual price of everything else that I am going to be selling. Now from doing this, I had 7 unsireds, which ended up getting me 1 full bludgeon, 1 dagger, 2 whips, and the pet, which is pretty awesome. So I got about, I'm just averaging here, because I don't know the exact amounts of certain items that I got. Is there anything else that I banked, or that I said I was going to bank and I didn't bank? Don't think so. I think it's everything right there. And then we're going to pull out the 18 mil platinum tokens. So we'll pull out 18 mil, and we will go ahead and do that real quick. And now we can price check everything, and we can take out the platinum tokens before we do that. Actually, that works out perfectly. It says 90 mil right there, from 900 kills. That's almost exactly 100k a kill. Wow, that's almost perfect. That's perfect. Because the platinum tokens don't show up with the total price guide, obviously, or with OS Buddy's price guide, you obviously can't tell. But that is 90 mil. Hopefully if we can sell that, we can get to that 90 mil mark, but probably some of this stuff will sell underpriced. I'm going to go ahead and just chuck into the GE. Again, I did miss some things, like obviously coin drops, and that might be an extra mil somewhere in there. Maybe I was a little bit off on some of the rune items. Maybe I missed 1 or 2 items in here, but it should be about accurate. So let's go ahead and see if we can sell some of this stuff. Now, this dagger was supposed to go to one of the viewers. They did guess the closest on my pet, but I actually ended up giving them 3 bonds instead, because they are an Iron Man. So I decided to go ahead and do that, and it looks like bludgeons are actually up today, so that actually makes up for the loss on this dagger, which is nice. That's 50 mil already right there. Let's go ahead and just chuck some of this stuff in here, and I'll be back after I sell it all.
Is dark, nothing there, not a single star. Only me, myself, and the moon, thinking of you. Babe, I believe in your mystery. With a look in your eyes, you're all I see. Now it's me, myself, and the moon, thinking of you, thinking of you.
Okay, so that was probably my fastest loot video ever. It was only 900 kills. I usually make my loot videos pretty long, but I didn't go over the rate on the pet. I actually went almost 3 times under the rate. So there it is, 90 mil, which is basically almost exactly 100k a kill. This counts. This accounts for a lot of the drops that I couldn't, tell the exact price for. This is the actual loot, which I know was correct, and I sold. And I guess I didn't sell these extra lava staves. But there we go, 90 mil, 100k per kill on average. Subtract what you use per kill, and you're still going to be making a ton of money per hour. Very good boss. I hated killing it, but for money, it's good. One of the best pets out there as well. One of my favorite pets, personally. I love the look of this thing. I just hated killing it. I should have a guide out. It should be out probably the day after you're seeing this video, if you're seeing it on day of release. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed.